I hope you're all doing well. For meditative contemplation, thought I would read something from this book. As you can tell, it's one of my favorite books. It's called The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. Having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And I find Mark is a wonderful guide into meditative moments, into meditation of life. He has a way of seeing the ordinary, seeing the daily experience, our daily struggles, and putting them into beautiful words. And there's one that was written for November 1st that I thought was worth sharing because I don't know about you, but the last couple of weeks, the energy has been very interesting. And it's been a reminder to me of what I can and can't do. I had to step back and in for a while to regroup, to resettle. And it's a struggle when you know you've got a lot to do. You can have that voice that tells you, do. You've got to keep up and you've got to get things done. But the voice in here is the one I have to always try and remember to come back to. This voice that's telling you, no, be with where you're at. That for me is my meditation. So I'll read this one. The title of it is The Next Moment of Love. And it starts with a quote. To allow oneself to be carried away by a multitude of conflicting concerns, to surrender to too many demands, to commit oneself to too many projects, to want to help everyone and everything is to succumb to violence. The frenzy of the activist neutralizes his or her work for peace. Thomas Merton. And then from Mark. Merton wisely challenges us not just to slow down, but at the heart of it to accept our limitations. We are at best filled with the divine, but we have only two hands and one heart. In a deep and subtle way, the want to do it all is a want to be it all. And though it comes from a desire to do good, it often becomes frenzied because our egos sees our goodness as a way to be revered. I have done this many times, not wanting to say no, not wanting to miss an opportunity, not wanting to be seen as less than totally compassionate. But wherever I cannot bring my entire being, I am not there. It is like offering to bring too many cups of coffee through a crowd. I always spill something hot on some innocent along the way. Helen Luke speaks to all this when she talks of the trap of good works. She refers to those who take refuge from themselves in an unreflective pursuit of good, pouring all their energy into the redemption of society and other people, while blind to their own personal darkness. It seems the old adage is a place to start. Do one thing and do it well. Though I would offer it as, do one thing at a time and do it entirely, and it will lead you to the next moment of love. That one was written for me. I can get caught up in thinking I'm trying to serve everything and everyone until I feel myself hit a wall. And when I hit a wall, I'm not good for anyone. I'm not good for me. Nothing happens. So I've had to remind myself, as I always do, to pull back, to get centered, to care for this, not just this heart, but this whole being that I exist within. It's my meditation. It's my constant meditation. This is my thing in life. To sit, to meditate, remember that in order to serve all the people I want to serve and to help all the people I want to help, including myself, I have to sometimes say no. I have to sometimes take a break, which you might notice I didn't do a video last week because I took a break. It's those moments where what we think has to happen and what needs to happen are two different things, and you have to choose at that point. Want, that's part of the ego. Need is part of our very essence, our truth, who we are, how we are. We have come here. We have chosen to be here. At least that is my belief. Chosen to come into this lifetime for purpose, to do. But it's also to experience beauty and joy and love, everything that the universe functions on. So, are you carrying too many cups of coffee and dropping burning hot liquid on people as you go? Or can you take a deep breath in? Let it go. Open your eyes. And think, what is it I really need to do? How can I really help? How can I really be present? Maybe I need to put one of the cups of coffee down, maybe even two. And instead be focused on just serving that one thing in the moment. You can go back and get more the next. Don't wear yourselves out. Don't empty everything of joy in life in order to think you're doing the good of life. The good of life requires you to have joy, to have love, to not resent what you do. We're here to live. Start living. And when you forget, take a breath, put down a cup of coffee, and start again. It's easy as that. Namaste. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, a beautiful moment. Take care.